Hey guys, how you doing? So I decided to try this product out. Uh, Gonna do a quick unboxing. I guess it's no longer an unboxing. I already pulled them out of the Amazon package. But I had been looking at the Swagman uh, roll. So basically the Swagman poncho, the Swagman woobie, whatever. But I was looking for a budget alternative for a couple of people. So I came across this. This is actually the Huncho. Don't mind all the dog noise in the background. This is the Huncho woobie and the Huncho rain poncho. So apparently these are kind of like GI spec, but there's a bunch of other stuff about them uh, that makes a difference compared to the GI poncho liner. So I've never honestly ever heard the infantry guy call it a woobie until recently. It was always just poncho liner. I've heard a bunch of like support people call snivel gear woobies, and then it became popular recently. But honestly, I was just called it a poncho liner. So let me find something to prop my phone up on here real quick, and we'll go over this. I got a fancy camera for Christmas and a tripod and stuff, and I have no idea what I'm doing with it or whatever. I mean, I don't even know how to edit videos yet. So we'll work on it. We'll see where this goes. But people said they like my knowledge base and want me to do these reviews. So, and last year, actually the year before, I guess, during COVID, I was doing all those kind of quick prepper tips. So basically it comes in this nice little stuff sack. It's not the strongest stuff sack in the world, but it's made of ripstop. And I mean, I can't seem to tear the stitching. I'm actually purposely trying to tear it. It is double stitched right there. Most stuff sacks will rip right there. So pulling it out. One thing that I can notice right away is it actually has a zipper. So you can kind of use this a little more as a lightweight summer level sleeping bag, I guess. Kind of like when making your classic old school Ranger roll. One thing we didn't have was a zipper, so that's kind of nice. It doesn't appear to be a YKK zipper, but it does seem to be decent enough. One thing I look for on a lot of products like this is whether or not the excess fabric on both sides of the zipper hangs over and gets caught in it. But I mean, I'm zipping that pretty fast, and I don't seem to be having any problems. So it is a full-length zipper, and it unzips to unfold into a full poncho. Something that I think is really awesome that the standard poncho liner does not have is this hood. So you can actually put this on and actually wear it. So it's like a military snuggie, I guess. So it does have that, which is pretty cool in my opinion, guys. That's definitely badass. I can't tell. It doesn't seem to be centered. It actually seems a little off. But I think the poncho isn't necessarily centered either, so there's that. And then it does have this strap. So if I can find the other side. The Fastex buckle does seem to be a little kind of chintzy compared to like most strong Fastex web buckles. And the strap isn't like really all that great. It's not like whatever. But it does have that, so you can actually like cinch it up around yourself, so that's kind of nice. I'm already, now granted I'm in the house and have a hoodie on, but I definitely feel warmer already. And yeah, so that's kind of cool because, I mean, if everybody will remember, we used to have what we called in the infantry, the smoking jacket, which was the M61 field jacket liner. And we kind of called that, the smoking jacket. So those were always kind of nice, but you always either had that or the poncho liner. There also was a vest for a while, But until recently, when they came out with the woobie hoodie, he didn't really have anything to wear like that. So that is kind of cool, especially if you tie it into the poncho like you normally would do to make a ranger roll or anything like that. I am having a little bit of a hard time getting the zipper lined back up. So that is something, there's not like a nice tab on it to grab. So there is that. I'm having a little bit of difficulty there. So if you were cold or it's icy and rainy out in a field environment or it's dark, you may have a problem there because I'm definitely having a problem getting that lined up. But I think I got it. Let's see here. Maybe. Yeah, so guys, so I'm having a hard time getting that lined up, but I got it lined up. There is tie points all the way around it. They seem to be double stitched in. So there's nice strong tie points on all sides. And I'm assuming, let's throw this out of the way. So that is the Huncho. See if I can find the bag again and show you. It is the Huncho woobie. So it's made by a company called Huncho, and they are on Amazon. And I will post a link with this, but it's the Huncho poncho liner, blanket, sleeping bag, shelter, garment, pillow. I guess you could stuff it in the stuff sack, use it as a pillow. But, you know, I'm tired of taking it in the field. Can't really tell you too much, but definitely for the price point, it was around the same price as a standard USGI poncho liner. So I'm pretty dang impressed. And then, apparently if you go and go to this QR code or whatever, they give away a monthly giveaway. These were separate. I did buy them separately. But this is the Huncho rain poncho, waterproof, breathable, seam sealed with tape. It is pretty lightweight. I don't know the exact weight on it, but we all know that ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain. But just pulling it out, it looks a little thinner than the standard GI mil spec, but all considering it might be a stronger material, thin is not always necessarily worse. The rivets are definitely of a little lower quality. They're sharp on the edge and they're super thin. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but the rivets are definitely not the same quality as a USGI poncho. It does have snaps all the way around it, and those snaps are plastic, I believe. Oh, no. Well, there we go. I did put a little bit of a tear in, or no, it didn't tear. It just actually moved the snap. But I would say that it is not on par quality-wise as a USGI poncho, and especially not the heavy-duty green ones from back in the day of, like, Korea and Vietnam. If you can find one of those, they are worth their freaking weight in gold. So I would not say that their poncho is on par with a USGI poncho, but it is seam sealed tape. It has the hood, it's got the tie down points, and apparently it matches with the Huncho poncho liner. So I'm going to take this out in the field, guys. I will let you know. Like I said, just off the bat, I can tell that the poncho is not the same quality as a USGI poncho. But, I mean, considering the price I paid for it, and if you give me 1 second, I will tell you the price on it. Alright, guys, so I got this for $35. I think it's listed normally for $37, but I had like one of those click now to get a percentage off. I did notice that on the poncho, there is actually ventilation zippers that are like rubberized ventilation zippers on the poncho. So that's pretty cool. But I got this for like $35. I think it's normally listed at $37. And then I got their poncho liner for $44 on Amazon. So check it out. Like I said, it's the Huncho. There's actually a hiking trip this weekend with my my stepson's Boy Scout troop. So maybe I'll try it out while I'm out there, and I will let you know. So, but thanks, guys. And check out Huncho.